Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at a fantastic set of headphones which don't cost an absolute fortune. These are the Baseus Encok D02 Pro. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so first of all, massive thanks to Ugly Bob for sending us those for review. Yeah, they are fantastic, they really are. I have had these out and I've been using them for a little while now, but I wanted to go through the unboxing process so you can see what they're like and to convey to you exactly how I feel about them. These are really something special. If you haven't tried these before, seriously suggest check out the links in the video description below, get yourself a pair, try them out. They really, really do sound absolutely fantastic. And you can pick them up for some crazy low pricing. At the moment in the UK, from a place like AliExpress, you can pick them up from in and around this sort of £20 mark, plus a little bit of postage. You will have to obviously wait a little bit longer to get them. You can pay extra to get them faster shipping, but then you may pay customs, etc, etc. So if you want the very, very best deal, then yeah, AliExpress is the way to go for these. But anyway, enough of that. Let's take a look at them, see what we get, and look at some of the specs. So from the packaging, actually, it looks pretty bland. There's not a great deal going on there. It does say in the top corner, so Baseus, this is part of their Encok range, and they're a wireless headphone. You can use them wired as well as wireless if you wish to. The choice is entirely up to you. They are multi-function. This is the D02 Pro, and they feature 40mm full range drivers, which you've probably heard that many times before. Yeah, 40mm drivers, 50mm drivers, whatever. But these actually sound amazing. Listening to music on YouTube and various other sources, there's such a rich, warm quality to them. There's some really, really strong bass. The mid-range is absolutely brilliant. And even the highs are really well controlled. They don't get tinny and kind of screechy. It's just really, really well delivered. How they managed to do it for this money, I really don't know. I've got no idea, but they do sound fantastic. On the side of the box, it's got some options there. So it shows you the wired connectivity and also the fact that you can charge them via USB Type-C. On the back, it goes into some more of the specifications, frequency range, battery, etc, etc. These have got really long battery life, so anything up to 40 hours of playback, and also standby time of something crazy like 300 odd hours. So you can charge them up, leave them to one side, leave them for a couple of days, few days, a week even, pick them up and the battery will be pretty much exactly the same as you left them. Charging time is around about 1.5 hours from completely flat to completely full, so yeah, even that is really, really fast. On the side of the box, it does go about some crazy specs, so up to 20 meters of Bluetooth range. Also as well, it says it uses 300 plus metal strands of something. Don't know what that means at all, but anyway. 304 telescopic rods, solid and durable. So it says 304 telescopic rods, solid and durable. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means the band, is it made up of telescopic rods? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you've got any idea what that means, but I certainly don't. Also it says about the battery life and also the dual functionality. So that's enough waffle. Let's take them out of the box and see what we actually get. So as they come out of the box, I think this looks really cool. The packaging is pretty awesome. There's nothing that you don't necessarily need. It just looks really well presented. So you've got a plastic cover on the top to keep things nice and clean. You've got your welcome guide, user manuals, etc. There are some cool little stickers, which, yeah. There's also the instruction guide, which takes you through how to do things like pairing, volume control, all those kinds of usual things, but very simple to do. And also there is a warranty card in both languages. And that's pretty much it for the accessories on that side of things. We also get a little bag here, which has got 2 cables. So one of which is actually a really, really nice braided 3.5mm jack to 3.5mm jack. So these, you can use them without power, just plug them into a PC or 3.5mm jack, and you can use them straight off. Now, unfortunately, the microphone which is built into here does actually run through the Bluetooth chipset. So if you're planning to use them as a wired headset, then you can. You can use them as wired headphones, but not a headset, so do bear that in mind. When it comes to charging, you get a nice little USB Type-C cable, so that's USB-A to USB Type-C. And last but not least is the actual headphones or headset itself. So as you can see, they fold out and they kind of click into place in a nice reassuring way. You've got a relatively strong band there, not overly so, doesn't clamp on your head with too much force, and you've got some really nice padding in the top section. Got adjustability on both sides, and those kind of lock into place relatively well, so that's all pretty decent. Got a little bit of flex actually on the pads themselves, and there's a little bit of lateral movement, or side to side movement I guess you'd call it, but really it does what it's meant to do. I do like the fact that you can just fold them up and just put them in your pocket or something. That's pretty handy to do. Would have been nice to have seen some sort of carry bag or carry case with these, but I guess for that kind of money you shouldn't be expecting too much. So with them folded out, put them on your head, and actually they feel pretty decent. There isn't a tremendous amount of noise isolation. I can hear myself relatively clearly, so it doesn't drown out things, but actually when there is something playing on here music wise, it does drown things out, because the music is just really kind of focused and well, in your face. Well, more in your ears, but yeah, you know what I mean. The pads on the cups themselves, really nice. It's this kind of PU leather, which is the same as the headband. It's really softly done, and also the speakers, the diaphragms are actually covered in a really nice foam as well. So really comfortable to use, even long term. Watched a couple of films with these on, and yeah, absolutely mind-blowing. They do blow me away how good they are for the money. Even if they were costed maybe 60, 70 pounds, I would still say to myself, yeah, for that, they sound pretty decent. But for around about 20 pounds, they sound ridiculously phenomenal. You really do need to try these. So looking at the controls, so on the section here, there's nothing at all. So this one is completely out of the question, no controls whatsoever. But on the other side, we've got plenty of controls. So starting off, we've got a hardware on-off button. So just move that across and it turns on, and there's a little LED light that flashes. When it's actually connected, it does flash every 5 seconds. When it's charging, etc., it lights up red to say that it's charging. When it's finished charging, the red light turns off. When the battery level is low, you get a flashing red LED on there. But because of where it is at the bottom there, it's not going to be intrusive, so you're not going to be kind of walking along the street and have flashing lights showing away to everybody. So yeah, pretty discreet in that respect. Next to the charging light, there is also a microphone. So it's only a mono microphone, so it only picks up from one side, no noise cancellation as such. And I'll show you a demonstration of what the audio sounds like now through Bluetooth on my Windows PC. Okay, so this is a sound test of the Baseus. This is the D02 Pro Bluetooth headphone portable earphone Bluetooth headset stereo wireless headphones for computer, phone, playing games, etc. So this is an audio test currently in Windows using Bluetooth, and this is set into headset mode from the audio there. So you can choose between headset mode or headphones. Headphones mode is clearer, but headset allows you to use both the microphone and also the headset as a way of communicating in Zoom, those kinds of things. So let's see what this actually sounds like. So there you go, there is a sound recording. The microphone isn't the greatest. That is the one thing which I would say is potentially a problem area. If your primary use is going to be for gaming and talking to gamers, etc., or maybe taking telephone calls a lot, I think the microphone could be better, if I'm completely honest, but certainly gets the job done. It's audible. I was going to say it's clear. It's not overly clear. There's a little bit of that kind of Bluetooth noise. These are Bluetooth 5.0, so depending on what you connect them to, I think the Bluetooth in my PC is Bluetooth 5, so in theory that should have been the best possible combination, but certainly your mileage may vary depending on your Bluetooth chipset. But if you don't want to use Bluetooth, there is the option for the wired connection. So you've got the jack there for the 3.5mm jack. Again, nice braided cable included, so no worries there. And next to that is our USB Type-C connection. So you can use that for charging purposes. You can actually charge them at the same time as wearing them as well. Obviously there is only cables in the way, but certainly you can do that if you wish to. And again, 1.5 hours to charge fully from 0 to 100%, and standby life 300 hours, and approximately, best case scenario, playback time around about 40 hours, which is more than enough for most people. Moving on to the control, so you've got 3 control buttons and you've got multi-functions on all of them. So you've got fast forward, next track, and also volume up and volume down on the 2 end buttons. The one in the middle is to either answer or reject a call, or to play or pause music. So pretty much the standard thing which we're used to seeing these days. If you want to reset the Bluetooth and repair it with another device, all you need to do is press and hold the play button for about 5-10 seconds, and it does like a factory reset on them. So very simple and very easy to do. Now this is normally the point of where I'd put them on and I'd play some music from my laptop or whatever, and I'd explain to you what they sound like. But pretty much I've done that already, and in general it isn't a particularly good way of demonstrating something. You really do have to listen to them for yourself, and I certainly would recommend it. Again, listening to movies on my PC using Bluetooth, absolutely brilliant. In headphones mode, that is the one difference. So when you're in Windows, do make sure you choose headphones mode if you're listening to things. If you want to use the microphone as well, then you can choose headset mode, in which case then the Bluetooth kind of splits between using sound quality for the headset and also for the microphone. If you put it into just headphones mode, absolutely brilliant, stunningly good quality sound. Movies sound brilliant, music sounds awesome, and all types of genres are catered for here. Pop, rock, you name it, they all sound absolutely brilliant. So certainly, if you're looking for a set of Bluetooth headphones and you want the flexibility of them being a headset as well, but not particularly for that use entirely, but more for just listening to music and enjoying films, these are definitely worth a look. I cannot state how much I would approve of the purchase of these. Now, we're not affiliated with Baseus in any way, shape or form, and pretty much we're not associated with AliExpress either. So I don't make any money out of this video, but I really wanted you guys to know how good these actually are for the money. And again, massive thanks to Ugly Bob for supporting the channel and sending us these for review. So having said that, as much as I love these things, I would really love for one of you guys out there to actually own them for yourselves. So if you want to be in with a chance to actually win these, we are going to give these away. Send us an email, Mike's Unboxing, and put headphones in the subject title and give me a reason why you want to win them. Simple as that. So hopefully this review has been helpful to you, and hopefully you might even win them for yourself. If you've got any comments or questions about these, please do feel free to let me know in the comments section below. But in the meantime, I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching.